Going into round 3 here with Spirits, we have faced our worst matchup twice in a row in Feather. But that's okay. Hopefully we face something different here going into round 3. Let's see what we do. Let's see what they do. Yeah, Feather is just one of those decks where it just has a lot of resiliency for an aggro deck. And it also just forces a lot of bad blocks. But the big thing is, Spirits is not your normal tempo deck where it can ride one threat to victory. Our tempo game relies on kind of a value plan, which means that we have to have multiple different pieces in play. It's kind of like an engine in that regard. So you want lords and a spell queller and all this other stuff. And we just can't keep that many things on the board because they just keep applying this pressure that forces us to use our pieces early. So, alright, so hopefully this is not once again Feather, because if so, it's just, who knows what the day we've been having. So, alright, this hand has no white mana, so we're going to have to mulligan this. And mulligan into a handful of 3-drops and 4 lands. We're going to have to mulligan this again, going to 5. Let's see how our 5 looks. 5 looks fine, though. We're going to keep this hand. We're going to get rid of a Selfless Spirit and a Temple Garden. Hope we draw a land and begin to curve out here. Hope of Gearuper off of a Botanical Sanctum, okay. Maybe Kethis combo? Let's shock in a Hall of Fountain and pass it back to our opponent. We picked up another Imperial Eagle there. In combat, okay. We're gonna actually block here. Are we? No, we're not. No, this is fine. Aether Hub from our opponent here. Servant of the Conduit. Okay. Get some more energy. Go to our turn. We find a Botanical Sanctum. We're going to play a Botanical Sanctum and a Selfless Spirit here. Move to combat. Smack them back for 1. And pass it back. Aether Hub from our opponent here. Up to 4 energy. Aetherworks Marvel. Okay. How much you need? 6? Okay. Go back to our turn here. Find a land. We're going to play the island. And we are just going to jam an eagle here. And bring it around. And then we're going to pass back to them. They have 4 energy currently. Alright. Opponent here Plays the new card that is given extra mana to our mana dorks. Okay. Go back to our turn here. Nobagass Herald. Let's not pay 2 here on our Temple Garden and just jam another Eagle. Move to combat here. Let's bring with all of our creatures. And we're going to bring him down to 7. Pass it back to them. Opponent brings it on in. We're just going to say fine. And the reason being is because they're looking for extra energy here. Yeah. Yeah, they need energy. Whenever something leaves the battlefield, they get more energy from Aetherworks Marvel, so. Alright, well we want these deputies. And we want these strokes. Do we want a null? Let's bring in a null as well. Alright, so we got 7 cuts to make. What do I expect from them? We can be a little bit slower now. I don't want these. They're not doing too much targeted removal. I don't want these Nambagast Heralds. Because I'm expecting them to sound like an Emrakul or an Ulamog. And at that point, we're just already dead. So. Because this can protect against, I guess, an Ulamog, but not much. Emrakul just makes it really awkward. So yeah, I don't want that. And let's take out 2 more cuts. Let's take out 2 Eagle. We're going to be trying to hold up responses. Alright, this hand is fine. We're going to keep this hand. Plays a Breeding Pool, tapped. Sure thing. Go back to our turn here. We pick up a Hallowed Fountain. We're going to play our Hallowed Fountain and a Mausoleum Wanderer. Pass back to our opponent. Plays Botanical Sanctum and Kinnan, Wander Prodigy. Alright. We're going to untap here. Find a Supreme Phantom. Let's play a Glacial Fortress and the Phantom. Alright, cast Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom will trigger Mausoleum Wanderer. Move to combat. Bring in our Mausoleum Wanderer for 3, taking them to 17, and then we'll pass on back to them. Untaps. It's both Botanical Sanctum and a Breeding Pool up. Plays a Yavimaya Coast. Old school, I like it. Plays a Euro. That is fine. They have nothing in their graveyard currently. About to have a Euro in their graveyard though. Opponent gains 3 life and plays a Breeding Pool untapped and shocks. Plays a Hope of Gyaraper. That is fine by me. They go to their end step. We're going to untap here. We're just going to play our planes. Normally I'd hold up a Spellcaller here. But actually, no, we're going to pull up a Spellcaller here. Let's move to combat. And bring it on in. Because next turn we can just continue to hold this up and just play our Spectral Sailor and Self Spirit later on. Because next turn I can hold up Spectral Sailor and Spellcaller. Turn after that, Spellcaller and Selfless Spirit. Because there's a Marvel, and Marvel has the convenient mana cost of 4, which is the top end for our Spellcaller. They go to Mystical Dispute that. We're going to say no to Mystical Dispute for onboard Mausoleum Wanderer. And we're going to eat this Aetherworks Marble now. Could not have asked for a better result there. Alright, untap. We're going to play this Hallowed Fountain tapped. We're going to jam out this Selfless Spirit. Move to combat. And bring it on in for 4. They're going to probably block here. They do not block. They instead decide to drop to 9. We're holding up a Hallowed Fountain for a Spectral Sailor. Let's see what our opponent does. Aether Hub from our opponent. That's going to give him energy. That's their first energy of the game, though, so we're okay with this. They play another Aetherworks Marvel. That one's going to resolve. They move to combat. They bring it in. We're going to say A-OK. You're going to smack us because we don't want to give you energy. Then they're going to move to their end step. We're going to flash in our Spectral Sailor. Untap, upkeep. We pick up a Breeding Pool. We're going to draw a card right now. Hoping to find like a Mausoleum Wander or something. Pet a Company. So we're going to play this Breeding Pool then, since they're first Breeding Source. We're going to play it tapped. Move to combat. And attack. So they're going to trade off their Hope of Cure, which is the biggest thing here, which is either the Selfless Spirit or the Spell Bar. That's going to trade Aetherworks Marvel. They're going to get an energy. But there are 2 energy and they need 6. So this is going to be very, very difficult for them to spin the wheel here. And they cannot. Instead, they scoop it up. Alright, and that was round 3.